Hey, Dr. Alan Christianson here with you. I want to talk about the APOE gene for a moment. So any pilots out there, that's Alpha, Papa, Oscar, Echo, if I got my phonetic alphabet right. So yeah, the APOE gene. And this is one that we all have, but there's 9 variations of it. And the variations are strong predictors of Alzheimer's disease, cardiovascular disease risk, body weight, dietary requirements, and also effects of head trauma. So what this gene does is it determines how our body uses fats at a molecular level. There's variations that include the 4 genotype, number 4. Those who have that have a harder time metabolizing fats compared to those that have the 2 or the 3 variations. So all the types together would be, there's the 2 type, the 2-2, 2-3, 2-4, the 3 type, which is the most common, 3-2, 3-3, 3-4, and the 4 type. So that's 4-2, 4-3, 4-4. So some of those actually overlap and said twice. If you put it all together, there's 6 total different variations. And the 4-4 and the 2-2 are the extremes, and the 3 is the most common, 3-3 and 3-2. So since they affect fats, data's shown that they can shape how much fat you do well with in your diet, and also what types of fat. Those who have that 4 allele have are less effective at breaking down high amounts of fat, and also less effective at breaking down saturated fats from animals or from tropical sources. So they're more fat sensitive in terms of risks. And they've shown that if you're a 3-4, your risk of Alzheimer's may be 3-fold greater than it would be for another type. If you're a 4-4, the risk may be as much as 10 to 20-fold higher. This also holds true for head trauma. So I've been told Dr. Sara Guest, we're speaking about this topic recently, and she's got a great book on genetics. And she said that now the NFL has been testing their players, and they know that those that have the 3-4, the 4-4, whatever head trauma or concussions they get, they're much more at risk to have debilitating dementia and brain damage from the same level of injury. So they're treated differently. And there are also tests that are elective that you can do for your children. You can get a salivary test done to see if they have 3-4 or 4-4. And if they do, tackle football may not be for them. It may not be a good factor for their risks. So in terms of diet and fats, though, it's pretty fascinating because we've seen these low-fat, low-carb debates back and forth, and there's many people that can do probably fine on either, but there are some that clearly do better on one or another. And the funny thing is that we don't see that in a group. So if you do a group of a large number of people, and you have some do low-fat and some do low-carb, and you track them for years, the groups do equally well or equally bad, however you want to look at it. But when we look at individuals, there's some individuals that actually gain weight going low carb and some that lose weight. And there's some that gain weight going low fat and some that lose weight going low fat. So more evidence is saying that this APOE gene may be that predictor. And if you're a 3-2 or a 3-3, you could probably go either way and it might do all right. If you're a 2-2, you might do better only on low carb. And if you're a 3-4 or a 4-4, you're probably better off low fat in terms of weight, but also in terms of those disease risks. So how do you know if you have this? You can find this through blood tests, but you can also find this through genetic tests. 23andMe is one of the more popular ones that's out there. And I love some things about it, and I hate some things about it. So what I love about it is that you can easily get it at home, no doctor order required, it's low cost. I've seen different price points, $99 to $129. I've even seen it for sale in Target stores at some point, so easy to get. It may take a while. It may take 2 to 6 weeks to get results. It's hard to know exactly how long. And they won't give you a report that says APOE genotype. So it does take Googling how to access your raw file and how to find various RS numbers within your raw file. So you can find that, not too difficult. It is possible, but you can get that from the 23andMe report. But when you know that, it's a valuable thing to know about in terms of your dietary needs and also various risk factors. Those that have the 4 variation are most at risk, and their main action steps are controlling body weight, doing large amounts of aerobic activities, and also being more low in fat and lower in saturated fats, focusing upon polyunsaturates and good monounsaturates in the diet. So not so much a lot of popular trends. You know, many can do things now of being more extreme low carb or more paleo and do great with that. The 3-4s and the 4-4s, they're going to have higher LDLs, more cardiovascular risk, and more long-term Alzheimer's risk. They're probably also not going to feel as energized and gain weight more easily. So how many people are we talking about? Well, everyone's got something, but this group makes up about 12% of the population, the 3-4 and the 4-4 total. The 4-4 is probably about 2 or 3%, so they're more rare. So big topic, important for body weight and all things health, and just wanted to keep you informed. Take great care, and we'll talk more really soon. Bye-bye.